Sean Sewell with Engearment.com, and this is the Peak Design Travel Backpack 45-liter version. This is one well-designed, attractive, adaptable backpack that I'm just gushing over, as you can tell right now, because it's hit all the marks I want in a backpack, and there's a lot to cover in this. We've done a lot of reviews with Peak Design. We love their functionality and aesthetic. Most recently, we did their 30-liter everyday backpack, which I absolutely loved, until this one came in. So, there's a lot to cover. Let's get into it. Looking at this backpack, there's a lot going on. You can tell this is a Peak Design backpack by the really sharp aesthetics and then just the great functionality. Their craftsmanship is just second to none. So let's look at the backpack here, the outside, then I'll go through all the features and how I use it. So, take a mental checklist of what you want to cover in this, and I'll do my best to do so. So as you see on the outside, we have collapsible water bottle pockets, or you can put a tripod in there. And of course, if you want stickers, you can buy those in the shop below. And while I pull this out real quick, I'll show you the different ways you can carry this backpack. There's a handle right here. There's a handle right here. There is a handle on top. And then there is a handle on the bottom, which also serves to slide onto luggage, wheeled luggage, so you can tote this thing around. I have probably 35-40 pounds of gear in here, and that is honestly what I carry every day as a content creator and professional. So I'll show you from the smallest pocket going into the biggest pocket. So here you have easy access pocket, and in here I have AirPods, Apple Watch charger, and you could probably easily put your sunglasses. It's a sizable pocket about this big, and one zip access, little zipper garage if you want to stuff it in there. Next up, these zippers right here give you access to a large compartment, not the largest, but a large compartment nonetheless. And in here is where I keep quick access for my 360 camera and microphones, a selfie stick if I want to extend it, get some snowboarding coverage or that drone-like coverage. Zippered pocket here. And what's cool about these pockets is they actually go into their sides. So you can access these zipper pockets in this pocket or in the main pocket, which I'll show you in a second. I've never seen anything like that before. So there's a mesh one right here, and there's a non-see-through one right here for more private items. And then matching it, there's another pocket right here, the same material. And then this pocket right here is translucent perforated mesh. And in here, great place for, what's this? More microphones, pens, a backup set of headphones I have in here. Yes, redundancy is part of my everyday. Nice place to put memory cards and small adapters, dongles, stuff like that. And I'll zip him up. And again, there's two zippers on him. Smooth access zippers, as they always are with Peak Design. And then flip it around. On these expandable water bottle, tripod, whatever kind of pockets you want to call them, there are two smaller zipper pockets. Great quick access place or hidden place, so people don't think about it. They're on both pockets. Bam. Pretty impressed doing that without looking at them. And then, as you see right here, there are two snaps. These snaps will come in to compress this backpack down to a very manageable 35 liters, which is just 5 liters more than the everyday carry. So very usable everyday size. I currently have it at 40 liters, and then you can unzip, and I'll show you that in a moment, and expand it for 5 more liters, making it a 45-liter backpack. 45 liters also being a sweet spot for carry-on and for travel. Man, there's a lot going on here. Okay, we'll start with, on both sides, there is side access, so you can coordinate your camera cubes. For example, here is a small camera cube. Inside this backpack, I have my medium size, and I'll show you that here in a second. And then you can also use the large, the Big Daddy. So I might actually go over to the large moving forward and just keep all my accessories there, because you can line it up with the quick access on either or both sides with this. And I'll show you how that works. And again, we have reviews on all these camera cubes. They are the best. All right, so we can quick access right here. And then you can see I have in there some more microphones, medium-sized camera cube, and another Peak Designs organizing pouch we'll cover in a second. So you could line that up to work with the camera cubes a little better than I am right now. Quick access there. And again, if you just took the backpack off and just want to sling it over, and then you want quick access to get to your camera, pull it out, get those shots, you absolutely could. See, there is the medium cube, and you could line it up to have quick access that way. And before I get into the main pocket, I'll show you what it looks like on and another feature. So, it looks really, really nice on. It carries really, really well. It's got these nice gel thick straps, which are really good at carrying weight. Now, if you wanted to, you could, on the sides here, access the hip belts. There's a magnetic, see, magnetic, and then you can access substantial hip belts. They are padded. Oh, you hear that magnetic clip? That's just so Peak Design. That's awesome. I'll show you that on. Boom. It's got kind of a Peak Design's kind of funky clip right there, as opposed to plastic. It's got this metal buckle you can see right here. So here it is on with the hip belt, and you can see that buckle right there. You can adjust it, and then if you wanted to use a sternum strap, just loop it on over like so. And now you got a very secure setup. So if I'm biking to work, or if I'm trekking on an adventure and I want to get up to a peak, it's a very nice system right here. Pull a handle, boom, release, unbuckle, we're good. Put these guys away. Oh, and there's also, like I mentioned, pockets, zipper pockets on both hip belts. So get this guy out of the way. Boom. Boom, out of the way. And then I'll just move the sternum strap out of the way real quick as well. Boom. So now we have a nice clean aesthetic that's easy to use. I'll show you again. Without the hip belt and without the sternum strap, how it probably look for most people commuting or everyday use right here. Nice clean aesthetic. This is again at 40 liters. All right, now what you're really curious about, the main compartment. All right, 2 zippers right here, easy access, and you can lock them up. Take the clip off right here and loop it through right there, and then you have, you know, a little added theft deterrent, so nobody's going to open your stuff. Okay, undo that. Back to where it was. Pretty easy breezy. All right, if I partially open it right here, this gives me quick access to my tablet. Boom, iPad Pro right there, and my 14-inch MacBook Pro. Now, it'll handle a 16-inch computer, which is really awesome. So get these guys out of the way, and then I'll show you the insides. Okay. So, how I have that working is this floating, see, doesn't bottom out, floating lid has capability for separating iPad or client notes, and then also supporting your computer. And I'll get him out of the way. And as you can see in here, I have a medium camera cube, microphones, and then a Peak Design organizing case, which we have a review on. And this thing is loaded to the gills with every kind of adapter you can think of, all the dongles, power banks, wall plug-in chargers with all the cables. A lot of stuff. That right there is probably like 5 pounds worth of gear. And so that guy is loaded, and of course it plays nicely with this setup. And again, this is a medium-sized camera cube, and in here I have, what do I carry usually? Okay, got the Sony A7R5 with the DJI mics, couple of lights, more microphones, batteries, and so all of that, and I have a little bit of space left over in the medium cube right there, and it plays nicely with this setup. But I'll get them out of the way so so I can show you that really cool organizing pocket system. So like I was showing you before, the layout of this backpack is really awesome. So you have the access to these pockets on the other side, like I showed you, but then you have access right here. We got in here bike tool and Swiss Army Champ. Heck yeah, classic. And now if you really wanted to be dialed in, you can use these little loops here to secure your camera cubes. So again, you could put a couple smalls in here, boom, 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 small and a medium. That's pretty cool. Or one large one, like so. So pretty versatile, pretty adaptable. But there it is. That is the Peak Design Travel 45 liter backpack. Those are the features that I really like about it. There's probably a lot more to it that I'm missing, but there it is. And that's really what I carry every day. It's been very weather resistant. We've had a lot of snow, some rain here in Colorado. It's been to the mountains several times. It's been living in the back of my truck. It's been on my person. I've biked to work, walking around, and I really like that it is adaptable to situations. So 40 liters for me is a sweet spot, as you saw the gear I carry, but I can dial it down to that 35 liters. Say if I got to my destination and I'm going to go with my nieces and my wife to go to some park or something and just want to take one camera or no camera, just kind of take their gear and their food for the day. Very adaptable. Awesome backpack. MSRP is $299. I'll put a link below to purchase one if you want to. I'll also put links below to our other Peak Design reviews. We have so many because we absolutely love Peak Design's quality and craftsmanship. And it kind of shows in this review, doesn't it? So hopefully seeing this, how it works, and how we use it is helpful. I'm Sean Sewell, the owner and director of Stoke for Engearment.com. If you want to see more content from Peak Designs, because I got more coming, subscribe to our Engearment YouTube channel. And if you want to get the gear that we use, the hats, the beanies, and the water bottles and stickers, we have a shop set up down below. Feel free to check that out. Shipping worldwide. Once again, I appreciate all your support on the channel. If you have any questions, put those in the comments below. Get right back to you. Share your experience with this backpack as well. I know this has been out for a few years, so I'm sure a lot of you have either used it or have seen it or are curious about it. Hopefully this answers some of those questions. Until next time, take care.